Hello and welcome back to our game of Banished. We are still in our snowy swamp here, in the town of Knightwood. I think I might have turned the music down. I love playing this game like with the stream in the background, and I have to turn off the music for that, but we will turn it back on. That might be a little loud. Should have did this before I started the recording. But you know what? We're just gonna roll with it. Alright. So what's new since the last time you guys were here? We'll start over this way. I put in us a hospital. I like to have one when I start getting around 15 citizens, 10 to 15, just because a plague can come through and really kind of decimate things. I put it way out in the middle of nowhere, so people don't have to walk through our dense areas of housing and get people sick. And you know, they're on the water, so you know, while you're dying at the hospital, at least you have a nice view, right? I got to thinking once I put it over here, though, that didn't I plan an industrial area over here? So it's like all the sick people are going to be breathing in the pollution. So there might not be a lot of healing going on there. We'll see. Honestly, I don't think that's a thing, but just kind of funny. I figure we're in the swamp, right? So we need to be getting some crawfish and some oysters, and I think they pull seaweed from here. This is a little tidal pool work area. We'll get some good crawfish. I like crawfish. And any swamp that I've ever been to, they've served crawfish. I don't remember if we had a house down here, but put one down here for a family. Currently, right now, it's just a bachelor. Old bachelor down here running the trade dock. I put in some barns. We were really running low on storage there for a while. Most exciting thing is I got fed up. Everything coming here was like useless stuff. Food, coats that, I mean, we need coats, but they were expensive coats, not the cheap kind. And I didn't want to spend our tools on that. Tools, by the way, you see our tools right here. Plus, we have another 300 in the trade depot, so we are pumping out the tools. So I put in a farmer supply trade depot, and they have brought us so far. We have sheep, so we will be making our own coats before you know it. We won't even need to worry about buying coats. And we also got some leghorns, which is awesome because I love having the chickens. And they're really useful for food, and you can use their feathers for clothing. So leghorns are a great plus to our little homestead here. What else? I started to pack in the housing here. Gonna make our dense little old town area. I love these houses. Now, they're cramped in here. You know, you need to borrow some sugar, you just tap on your neighbor's window, and you know, I guess you don't have to make a run to the barn at night. But yeah, really close. I wouldn't want to live here, but you know, these people seem pretty happy here. I believe we saw those two houses in an earlier video. They've been there. Our happiness dipped down to 3 stars at one point. So I put in a parish house, and a cleric works here, and he'll go around blessing everybody, improving their happiness, like a cleric does. I put it next to the school, because, you know, they kind of look like they go together, and we're going to have a little community area. Anyone who's idle will come to a well, and they'll stand around the well. So we're going to have a little area where they stand outside their little church, which is probably what they would do in a real little frontier town like this anyway. I do plan on putting some borders up. I'm going to make like a little yard, a little schoolyard with a combined little churchyard in the back. Once we get enough, have the luxury of using some resources for decorative items, I'll be putting, I'm not sure yet, maybe a brick fence down, a brick wall around the schoolhouse and the little church house. I'm not sure yet. We will figure it out. I put a willow tree. I mean, we're in the swamp. We need like a weeping willow somewhere, right? So I put it right here in the middle of the yard. It's pretty cool looking in the spring and summer. During the fall and winter, it's just kind of a sad, dead tree, but so goes winter. Up here, I don't think anything's changed up here. I believe that house was put in the last video. Over here, though, I have started expanding. I think I'm going to have a kind of set of apiaries up here, honeybees. I think we're going to have a set over here because I plan on putting the noble housing, you know, the big fancy houses on this island. And I want them to be able to have some fresh honey. I think I'm going to put a little abbey over here. Pretend that the monks at the abbey are taking care of the wine cellars and, you know, all of the honeybees. For now, I put a house down here just for whoever ends up working at the apiary. They need somewhere close by to live. And I believe that's kind of where I'm at right now. So I'm going to go ahead and unpause here. And let's speed it up to 5. Did I unpause or did I pause? I think I paused it. Right now, this is being set to clear. We're still waiting on crops. Twice I had crops that I wanted. Grape seeds came in. I've never had grapes. I really wanted them. The freaking trader took 6 weeks to haul all the iron tools over here, and the trader got fed up and said he had other places to be, so he left. And then I think the chickens came, so I bought the chickens. And then right after the chickens came, what was it? Squash came, and I really wanted squash seeds. Again, the trader effed me. She was taking too long to go all the way, you know, to Old Town to get the tools. Kind of my fault, probably, but again, she took too long, and the trader zipped off. So we're still waiting on something that we can plant and farm. However, our food is doing just fine. We are 13,000 up. We are just fine. We're loaded on, you know, oysters and mussels, seaweed salad, I guess, and pearls. I forgot they can find pearls. Pearls are a really good trade. Their trade value is really high, if I'm remembering correctly. And let's bring it. Any pearl that we get needs to be brought here for trade. They might be able to be used for something, but I've only ever sold them because their value is really high, and I've always needed things over pearls. Believe it or not, I would rather have seeds than pearls in this game. And from here, we're just trying to grow our population, which is on the rise. We have plenty of laborers. We are doing just fine on this playthrough. I think I've deduced it down to we needed education in our last town, which, when you think about it, technically says I lost the last town because I let my people get too stupid, which is just a whole new level of failure, if you ask me. It's just like the ultimate failure. Your people were too stupid and didn't know how to survive and died. So, yeah. If we would have just put a school in from the beginning, we might have been able to make that town work. But, you know, they went too many generations being stupid and just couldn't pull themselves out of the hole. Now, I'm a little worried. Oh, no, we got 3. Okay, so they have made a baby. They're doing just fine. I see a little chick over here, so they're doing fine. And let's see. Do we have anybody? You need a house. Do you have a boy that you can partner up with? We do, an 18-year-old. All right, let's get them a house. I'm going to put it over here. Start getting our community over this way going. And can I... No, I can't put it right next. But, you know, we will go this way with it. And let's assign someone to our apiary here. And what would they be called? Beekeeper? Yep, they sure are. And let's see what he makes. Yeah, so this game is going way smoother than the last one. Turns out when you educate your population, good things happen. Remember that, people. Educate your kids. Alright, let's build a road over here to these houses, and then let's bring it up to the apiary. I plan on probably having maybe like a group of 5 apiaries over here, just to have a big, honeybee business going. Plus, I just think apiaries are cool. I've always kind of wanted to go visit one, not have one myself. I've known people that have done their own honeybees, but I do not think that would be for me. Alright, we got a trader here. What you got? Pumpkin. Now, see, pumpkin seeds is something I would really, really like, but we're fine on food itself for now. We know how those numbers can change quickly, and our firewood, let's pause, is going down. Let's bring a... When we get our farms up, we're going to be putting a lot more houses over here. So let's get a fire chopper up and going over here. We will put him... Where will we put him? We'll put him right next to this house. And we will also put another... Should I do just a firewood? Yeah, let's just do a fuel stockpile right next to him. Give him a nice long one. And that should work. So, pause. Wait for it to get built, and we'll assign someone to it. I see soldier here. Do not know. I don't know if there's combat in this mod yet or not. We didn't get far enough last time. Another trader. Seeds, please. Okay, we got some seeds. Alright, what can we get? Tomato seeds. Red mulberry seeds. I believe red mulberry seeds, your people cannot eat red mulberry. Red mulberry is grown to feed silkworms, and silkworms create silk, which can be turned into fine clothes, if I'm remembering right. Blueberry seeds are expensive. So should we go for peas or tomatoes? I know I would rather eat peas, so let's go with that. And let's put, yeah, see, trade value 10. Not much more than the pearls, but it's still a pretty high trade value. All the feathers, all our bone meal. And now our tools. Ooh, I need $10 more, people. Alright, what can we pull? I wonder if leather would sell for anything. Let's pull it. Alright, trader, please try not to take 3 weeks to bring us leather, because this guy will zip on out of here. I really thought we'd have $2,500 worth of trade. That's what you get for not doing the math. Okay, trader. Okay, I see her with her wheelbarrow. She coming. And you brought bone meal. I know we have leather because we have a hunting person. We have venison, so there has to be, yeah, leather. 35 right here, lady. Get your wheelbarrow. Alright, she brought it. Alright, pea seeds, please. Pause here. Put all of the leather up. All the pearls. And top it off with the tools. Yep. Overpaying by 1 unit. That's fine. He can have a 1 unit tip. And we are going to have peas, people. And dismiss you. We have 60 iron tools. Let's drop our inventory down. I don't want him pulling 300 tools out. Why don't you start with just 100? Everything else you can keep pulling. And let's put our first field up. Peas. I love peas. Probably my favorite vegetable. And let's do a 10. by 14. I have no idea what the optimal field size worker ratio is. I just always kind of make them to where they fit into the landscape and look good. You know, sometimes it's not about efficiency. It's about how cool you can make the game or the landscape. Oh, look at her taking care of her sheep. Peas, and let's put 2 farmers. Don't want to deplete my labor force too much yet. We are in late summer, so they probably won't start planting until next year, unfortunately. I don't think I've ever had peas in here. If I have, I don't remember what the plant looks like. I've never had watermelon, and I would love to have it. I've never seen what it looks like yet. And I meant to start my timer for this video, but I forgot to do so. Just gonna kind of coast here. We have 11 babies coming up. Our population is going to surge. And I think this school can hold 20 at a time. So we're good for now. Now, was there a bigger school? Or was there only a smaller school? Where is the school at? Here we go. So there's 1-room schoolhouse up to 25. And then a normal one. Which is what I put down. I don't know what it can hold. 30 maybe? Not much off of 25. You guys are doing good. Did they get the other wood chopper up? They sure did. Our laborer, we're down to 2. Which is a little concerning. But we can always take the guy off of the apiary if things get harsh. Let's gather these stones, please. And any iron? No iron, but no, we needed to check. Some stones up here. Gather all the stones because our reserve is below 100. And I am not a fan of that. Another trader. What you got for me this time? Ducks? No, I don't want ducks. Ducks are in the wild. Ducks are boring. Sorry, little ducks. So last time we had little brown, like hybrid laying chickens. This time we have leghorns, which is actually a official breed of chickens, and they lay eggs like crazy. My dad, I believe, used to have a big flock of leghorns. And Plymouth Rocks or Barred Rocks, one of the two. I went to see the peas get planted. How are we? Back to 100 tools. Our iron is about to dip under 100, unfortunately. Pearls and arrowheads, no. I can get my own pearls, and I have absolutely no need for a random arrowhead. Alright. Farmers should get to planting. We are going to have to get a mine here soon. Do we have any large deposits of iron? We do have some iron down here. Not a lot, though, to be honest. That is not very much at all. But I'm going to go ahead and designate it to be gathered. I think I've got all the iron up here. Ooh, not quite. Let's get that. Any iron? Just the smallest little square over there. I'm not even going to bother with it. Those 2 little squares will get. And that's kind of it. Where in the hell? Is that where they have to go to get out of here? Up and around? That is a lot of rowing. Good luck, dude. A lot of rock down here. Not very... Ooh, here's an iron deposit. And I think I see a little right there. So we're still okay. Oh, look at our pea plants coming up. I love this purple tree. When that one dies of natural causes, I might have to plant one there. I believe if you plant a tree, it just stays indefinitely. Like this willow over here. I don't think it'll ever go anywhere. I planted a little bush in front of our well. I figured it's in front of the church. They probably have some kind of rose bush or, you know, something there. Population is going up. Did I ever place a house? I did over here, didn't I? Is it a young couple? No. Alright, let's build another house. Because I know there was a young couple that wanted one. I'll build this one in the city this time. We'll build it right here. I'm thinking of putting a row of either flowers or maybe some short trees here. Decorate our little town center. You know, it's going to be Old Town in the future, so it's got to have some charm to it. Our gatherer's hut, probably should have moved it already. I'm horrible at placing those and never moving them when I should. But they're getting plenty of food. Oh gosh, we're already harvesting our peas. So that's what they look like. Kind of boring, to be honest. I'd much rather have watermelons. I don't know if watermelons look cool, but they'd seem like they would, right? The pumpkins look cool. I know I've had those before. I'm just glad to have something we can farm. How is our capacity doing? Oh, we got some honey coming in. Very good. All of our people are going to have rotten teeth now from eating honeycomb all day, but, you know, gotta give them some kind of vice, right? No thank you, we already have leghorns. And we are up to 7 of them. So we are breeding our own just fine. How are our sheep coming along? And do we have any excess wool? 18. Not a lot, to be honest. If we put a tailor down now, she will fly through that. We do have a little more in here. And let's just go ahead and build a tailor. Tailor. Where should we put her? Does she fit on this hill? Not at all. Maybe just right here. I don't know, that feels kind of odd. Maybe right here on the side street. It's not quite out of town, but it's not, like, back away from everything either. And we will set her to make some wool coats, because all of our citizens' clothing are ragged at this point, I'm sure. Now that we're farming, our food should go up, 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 up. Should hit our cap of 20,000 food, you know, fairly quickly. Beeswax. Now, beeswax can be made into candles, which can be used to expand your mines and quarries, I believe. I'm not sure where candles are, but they're here somewhere, I know that. Wool coat. See, I thought I've seen wool coats being sold for 6 a piece before. But no, we're not going to waste any of our tools or precious resources on coats that we are going to be making on our own here any minute. These little storage barns fill up like nothing. I think like this one built and filled up so quick. This cart is full. Alright, let's assign a tailor. It will drop us down to 2 laborers again, but it's okay. We will live. Tailor. We have 2 builders. We can take a builder off. I don't think we have anything being built now, but I just like to have one on there because otherwise you'll forget that you need to have one assigned and nothing gets built until you notice it. So it's best to just leave one, in my case anyway. Now, what all do they get here? Yeah, crayfish. So they do have some. Are crayfish the same as crawfish? I have no idea. They sound very similar. We are back into early spring already. Yeah, see, she's already out of wool, I think. Oh, no, 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 I didn't set it to wool. That will help. She says you employ her, and then you tell her to make coats out of nothing that she has. This is kind of a small chicken range back here, but, you know, I figure it's whoever lives in this house's backyard chickens. Kind of like in our last neighborhood. Town. Oh, let's chickens. I need to, once these pens max out of animals, I will be building new pastures away from them, so if a fire or tornado breaks out, all of my animals don't die. Need to have backup pastures. Very important. I'll probably have them over here somewhere. I don't know if they'll be very big, you know, just emergency kind of reserve pasture. Our main agriculture area in the future is going to be over here, because we just have, look at all this flat land over here. We could have endless farms over here, all the way up here, wrapped around the north side of this lake. So yeah, this is going to be where all of our farms are going to be. Have a nice big stone bridge across. So all the little wheelbarrows have somewhere to go. I have some big plans. If we can pull it off, keep this town off the ground here, I have some plans. So, gonna have to get a mine up soon. Let's go ahead and place it. Right in here. Staring right at it. Go ahead and place our iron mine. Now, I know you will go... Wait, which way? There we go. I want to go over as far as possible. Alright, looks like it's right there anyway. And we will go ahead and supply it. It actually doesn't take too much. It's going to take more manpower to, you know, get people in there to mine it than anything. I feel like these sheep are not getting bigger. They were at 4, now they're down to 3. Did we get some bad gene sheep? It's been known to happen. Put 2 workers in there thinking that it might help them breed faster for whatever reason. Does not seem to be the case. But yeah, I just wanted to show you around, show you where I'm coming with the village. We're definitely taking off much quicker and much better than our last town. Education, people. It is needed in society, apparently. So if you like this video, please leave me a like, subscribe if you'd like to see some more content, and I will see you next time in Banished.